News headlines around the world recently loudly proclaimed that signatures of life have been discovered on the planet second from the Sun, Venus. But do these headlines accurately represent the study? A question we always need to ask when we see a headline. Have hints of life really been discovered on Venus? Well, no and no. As one famous person would say, fake news. The attention-grabbing headlines don't accurately convey what the study discovered, and no, hints of life have not been found on Venus. What scientists detected in the atmosphere of Venus was trace amounts of the gas phosphine, which on Earth is suggestive of biological processes. But on Venus, the possibility of life, particularly aerial life in the Venusian clouds, is not likely. Still, since the scientists weren't able to determine how the phosphine got there, they concluded our hope for impact in the planetary science community is to stimulate more research on Venus itself. Research on the possibilities of life in Venus's atmosphere and even space missions focused to find signs or life or even life itself in the Venusian atmosphere. Dr. Danny Faulkner explains, phosphine can have a biogenic origin. Typically, that biogenic origin is anaerobic, much like methane is generated in anaerobic decomposition. However, like methane, phosphine can have a biogenic origin too. For instance, methane is common in comets and the outer planets, but no one seriously suggests that this methane had a biogenic origin. Furthermore, a decade ago, phosphine was detected in the atmospheres of Jupiter and Saturn, but no one claims it was biogenic. Apparently, the people involved in this discovery think they have eliminated all biogenic pathways that could produce phosphine on Venus. I suspect that they haven't considered all possibilities. Really, these headlines implying evidence for life has been found on Venus are the typical fake news headlines that CNN and others often put out. If you read an actual article, you will find that these headlines are simply not true at all, but they probably help scientists who are hoping for more research grants. Secularists are desperately searching for life elsewhere in the universe, as they think this will prove that the God of the Bible doesn't exist and that His word is not true. So when a scientist suggests that possibly, maybe, perhaps, they don't know for sure, there's a slight possibility, the headline is constructed by the news media to deliberately mislead and imply something that is not true. Really, it's just clickbait. Thanks for watching everyone, and may you all have a blessed day.